In the vast reaches of the galaxy, horrors lurk, unseen threats that could bring the Imperium of Man to its knees. Among them are the orcs, primal behemoths, their presence an unbridled tempest, a maelstrom of untamed fury. Their roars echo through the void, a thunderous cacophony that reverberates through the souls of those who dare to face them. Then there are the Tyranids, an insatiable swarm that sweeps across galaxies like a tidal wave. Their hunger knows no satiety, an eternal craving that propels them forward, consuming worlds in their voracious wake. And finally, there are the Necrons, ancient sentinels of a time beyond reckoning. They are the remnants of an era lost to history, their dominion stretching across millennia, a testament to their indomitable endurance. To stand as a bulwark against these alien terrors, the Imperial Inquisition has forged an elite task force, a gathering of seasoned space marines drawn from every chapter. They are the steadfast guardians, their duty to face the abhorrent alien forces. They are the Deathwatch. Only the most skilled and battle-hardened of a chapter's warriors are chosen to undertake the solemn mantle of the sacred Deathwatch. It is an honor beyond measure, a mark of distinction to be selected and stand in service to the Imperium for all time. The seeds of the Deathwatch found their roots amidst the turmoil of the War of the Beast. In those perilous days, a monstrous war boss known simply as the Beast loomed, threatening to obliterate the very heart of the Imperium. It was Lord Commander of the Imperium and Chapter Master of the Imperial Fists, Kurland, who saw the necessity for a unique solution. He recognized that small, specialized kill teams of Astartes were needed to thwart the Beast and safeguard vital strategic assets. With chaos asunder and war at its peak, the creation of new foundings was impossible. Therefore, the only path was to assemble recruits from a myriad of existing chapters. These Marines, selected to join the ranks of the Deathwatch, were beckoned into a new brotherhood, a realm untethered from the familiar embrace of their birth chapters. It was a choice, solemn and weighty, an acknowledgement that the loyalties of old must yield to the forge of the kill team with a shared purpose. Yet, within this sacred brotherhood, there existed a tempest of passions, a clash of legacies that echoed through the corridors of time. Some, driven by the fire of fervent pride, sought to wield the banner of their home chapter. A fervor that ignited rivalries. As opposing chapters clashed, their histories woven into the very fabric of their being. The elite xenos hunters stand guard, their watch fortresses cloaked in mystery. They orbit forgotten worlds, scattered throughout the Imperium, poised to leap into action when alien threats rear their heads. Smaller watch stations, like scattered jewels in the void, find their home where the xenos loom large. The watch fortresses, like silent sentries, rely on these stations to whisper the secrets of the alien menace. With this knowledge, they can fashion their response wisely. Yet, in the face of such dire adversaries, any abrupt silence from a watch station bears ominous tidings. It is usually a grim signal, one that speaks of overrun brethren. In response, a merciless kill team is unleashed, a storm of death sent forth to purge the foul invaders that have descended upon their comrades. Once a warrior takes the solemn oath of the Deathwatch, his armor undergoes a transformation. Black becomes his mantle, a cloak of shadow that conceals him in the darkest depths of the unknown. But his right shoulder pauldron remains unpainted, a symbol to the chapter from which he hails. The left shoulder gleams with the silver insignia of the Deathwatch, a symbol of his new brotherhood. Within the armories of the Deathwatch, the finest tools of war await these agents of the Imperium. Each piece a masterpiece of customization, meticulously tuned to meet the unique demands of these envoys of humanity. Custom bolt rounds are forged, each one tailored to target specific xenos threats. They may contain chitin-melting acids, volatile promethium cartridges, or charged plasma, the ammunition of purgation. In the arsenal of the Deathwatch, there are no limits, no constraints. Each agent selects their weapons and armor, guided only by the pursuit of effectiveness on the battlefield. A former White Scar may rev into combat astride a roaring bike, the thunder of its engines echoing with fury. In the name of the Emperor, the Deathwatch cares not for the means, only the end, as long as the Emperor's justice is meted out to all who oppose. The Deathwatch move through the cosmos under the guidance of an Inquisitor. This Inquisitor, a high priest of the Emperor's will, steers these elite forces, their purpose to enforce the Emperor's decree and eradicate the lurking xenos threats that threaten mankind. But in the shadow of this righteous mission lies a complex truth. Inquisitors, with their puritanical fervor, often pursue personal objectives with reckless zeal, their eyes unblinking to the perils that may engulf civilians or the planets they traverse. It's a tempestuous collision, a clash of ideals that kindles strife, igniting a storm between them and the battle-hardened Marines drawn from chapters that hold the lives of Imperial citizens dear, such as the Space Wolves. The result? Frosty relations, a gulf of mistrust between Inquisitor and retinue. Yet the Deathwatch's purpose extended beyond mere annihilation, for they were entrusted with another quest, to secure enigmatic relics of alien origins, treasures that pulsed with the heartbeat of distant constellations. To some, this endeavor bore the mark of heresy, an unsettling dance on the precipice of forbidden knowledge. But when the Inquisition's stern gaze fell upon these unearthed wonders, their decree became an unquestionable commandment. With reverence, the Deathwatch embarked on their odysseys of reclamation, traversing the haunted dunes of a Necron tomb world. Under the watchful eyes of dormant sentinels, they unearthed a marvel, a phase weapon of unparalleled menace. This unearthly relic, a thing of ethereal pulsation and unfathomable energies, whispered forgotten hymns of an ancient civilization. Its very presence seemed to bend reality, as if time itself deferred to its arcane might. Amidst the forge's fiery breath and the metallic symphony of artisans at work, the alchemy of reverse engineering commenced. From this enigma emerged a weapon of sublime elegance and deadly precision, the phase sword, a blade that danced between realms, a transient wraith of destruction. The Deathwatch's tenure is a respite from the relentless march of duty. In this journey, they became intimate with the true horrors of the galaxy. They were baptized in the blood of nightmares, their senses assaulted by the grotesque visages of cosmic malevolence. And yet, it was here, amidst this terror, that the Brotherhood of the Deathwatch was forged. It was a fraternity that knew no equal, a bastion of unity in a galaxy split asunder by division. Their vindication against the xenos enemies of the Imperium was not just a duty, it was a fervent, unyielding crusade. Imperial citizens stand in awe and gratitude, gazing upon the enigmatic benefactors of their safety. The Inquisition, the will of the Emperor made manifest, had bestowed upon them a shield forged in the fires of cosmic terror. The Deathwatch, their vigil unending, stand as the guardians of their slumbering realm, wardens against the encroaching abyss. They whispered their thanks to the stars, for they bore witness to the sacrifice, the valor, and the unwavering resolve of those who dared to tread the path of the Deathwatch. This concludes today's chapter from the archives. Please like and subscribe if you want more. Leave a comment on which chapter we should reveal from the archives next.